Hello everyone, Kryptonite here and welcome back to another HYDRONEER tips and tricks video. Now in this video we're going to be focusing on smelting, crafting jewelry and how the size of iron bar works and their values and what you can and can't smelt. So as you know, in a HYDRONEER you mine little ores, mine some gold nuggets, iron nuggets, and you can convert them into iron bars and then you can craft them into jewelry and weapons for more value. So to start off with smelting, your basics of smelting, what you need is a small furnace, a crucible, and you need a bar mold as well. So what you want to do is you want to place your furnace down, pop your crucible on top so it's nice and glowing red, and you just want to pop all your ores in like so. Pop them in like that. So pop them in like that, and once it makes that sound, and if you look inside it's now liquid, what you can do is you can just pick up your crucible, pour it into there, and it will produce into a gold bar. Now you can do the same with iron. You can also do that with your shards, which you will use to increase the power of your machines by increasing the water pressure. It just makes having a shard bar just makes it last a lot longer. Now that's the basics of a smelting done. You can also use one of these, which is a smelter, which basically does this process, heats it up and makes it into an iron bar just a bit quicker. They are more expensive and they are available at the shop. I will show you now. So you can find the smelter over here at the main city. You just want to head over here to this sort of bone structure shop and you can find it just here. It is a bit more on the expensive side, but it's definitely worth getting once you have a little bit of extra cash using the basic furnace and the crucible. Now I do highly recommend purchasing one of these as soon as you can. It just saves a little bit more time. So you can pop your ores or your bar straight into the smelter like that, and you just click the smelter and it produces a bar. So basically it's an all-in-one system to that. Now we'll quickly talk about gems. Now when you're mining gems, they will come out like this, uncut. And to cut these to produce jewelry and to make them worth more as well, is just simply purchasing a grindstone. Pick up your ore, click the grindstone, and you have a nice cut gem. So I'll pop that there with the rest of them. Now let's talk a little bit more about gold and iron bars and their sizes and weights. So the more ore you have, so the more ore of that resource you have, the bigger the bar will come out, which basically means it weighs more and it's worth more. Now you can combine bars as well. Let me just showcase this for you. So we've got this great big gold bar here. If we pop this on the scales, we can see it weighs at 98.07 and is worth just under 2,000. And if we just grab another gold bar that we have over here, and you will see this one will weigh exactly the same. So if we put both of these in the smelter like so, and we produce one gold bar out of them, you can see it's quite a bit bigger. We'll pop it on, and as you can see it weighs 196, and it's basically doubled in weight and value. So that comes in really handy when we are producing things like jewelry. Now gold and iron bar weight comes in very handy when we are crafting weapons and jewelry, as the more the weapon and jewelry weighs that we craft, the more value it has with it. So let's go on to making some jewelry then. So what you need for this is you need a blacksmithing hammer and an anvil, which can be purchased just at that shop over there. Now when you get to the anvil, if you left click, it will come up with what you want to craft here. Now for a dagger, we need one iron bar, and you can see there it has a red symbol. Now that is very key when crafting weapons and jewelry. So basically you need your iron or gold bar. Weapons are made with iron and jewelry are made with gold. You need that glowing red hot. Now to do this, you want to head over to your furnace. So not the smelter, the furnace. You want to take the crucible off and you just want to pop it in the furnace. And you just want to wait a while until it is glowing red. Once your iron bar is glowing nice and red like this, you want to pop it on the anvil like so. Grab your hammer and just click the anvil, and you can see it produces a dagger. Now going back to where different weights in your bars makes different prices, we'll just showcase that now quickly. So we've got a dagger with the small iron bar. If we can get it to sit on the scales properly, that will do. You can see it weighs 1.2 and is worth 17. So if we quickly grab this iron bar, the big one here, pop it on a furnace, wait till it gets glowing red. Once it's ready out of the furnace, pop it back onto the anvil and we'll craft that dagger. And as you can see, the size of the dagger visibly bigger, and weight wise it weighs, if I can get it to stay on the scales, that is. Always seem to have this issue with daggers in the scales. Okay, might have to be quick about this one. So actually see 30.45 and 402. So that's just showcasing the weight does make a difference in the prices. Now what you can also do is craft an axe. That takes 2 iron bars. You can see there by the white chalk marks. And then you can also do a sword, which is 3 iron bars. And now we get onto jewelry. Now we can do a ring or a necklace. Now as you can see, the ring takes 1 gold bar and it takes 1 gem. Now we cut the gems on the grindstone there, and we have a couple here so we can showcase this. So we just do the same again, heat up the gold bar till it's glowing red. Once the gold bar is glowing nice and red, we'll pop that on the anvil with our cut gem. If I can get one to stay on the anvil, there we go. Grab your hammer and the anvil and you get a nice necklace there. And the same process goes for the necklace. Now let's chuck our 2 great big gold bars into our furnace. We'll get them nice and hot and we'll see how much this necklace weighs. Let's have a little bit of a competition here. Pause the video and drop a comment down below on how much you think this necklace is going to be worth. Now our gold bars are nice and ready, so we'll quickly pop these on the anvil. And we'll put our cut gem on there as well. Pop that on the anvil. We'll grab our blacksmith hammer and we have one big necklace. So let's go and see who was right in the comments. If your comment is right or the nearest to the price, I'll give you a nice mention and shout out in my next video. So let's see how much it's going to be worth. Pop this on the scales and there we go. 294 and it's worth 7,079. So big profits there if you do it this way. So in the next video, I'm going to be talking about water pressures and how they affect certain machines. I'm also going to be talking about water filters and how they help protect damages to machines and how to repair things. So if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more tips and tricks in HYDRONEER. Thank you all for watching and see you in the next video.